This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, IMCO, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome back to another edition of Paradise, Louisiana, coming to you from Old School Barbecue. By the way, this show, I'm going to tell you right now, it not only did it airs on Pelican Sports TV, but it airs on YourView. A lot of things is streaming on a lot of other cable companies all around the state. So if you have trouble, if you email me at Gary@Paradise, Louisiana, if you can't get it for some reason, you can watch it on YouTube. We upload on YouTube every week. We probably over 1,100 shows that we've done over 20 years. So welcome again to Paradise, Louisiana. Thank God that we're here. Thanksgiving just left us. There's so much outdoor activity going on right now with kids out of school and everything that's happening. The weather's been holding up. We got some showers out here coming and some cold weather. For anybody in the outdoors, even fishing, you don't have to get up as early. You can go out. If the water's moving, you're still going to catch fish. So welcome to Paradise, Louisiana. When we come back, I got a surprise. I don't know exactly what Chris is going to use. I would like to make another trip to Canada and show y'all and talk to the owner, because it's an unbelievable place. It's one of the most famous right now and one of the most popular. And I'm sure they can use bookings. They got other people in there. Some of the other private clubs, we'll talk about it in a duck report. I'm going to give them a shout out. I didn't get the pictures this week. They're in the blinds. And there are people hunting on Saturday after Thanksgiving. I think they hunted every day. Some of them people I know of, like Duke Landry, they were hunting Thanksgiving morning. So stay tuned. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana from Old School Barbecue. And that's the studios of Pelican Sports TV.
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
As members of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we've all got a job to do. And the more we work together, the more we save. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
So what are you going to do with the special time? There's just no doubt about it that this is a place where food is created differently from anywhere else in the world because it just couldn't happen. We're a culture made up of so many different people, loving ingredients, loving cooking styles, and they're all right here. At the end of the day, that's all.
Feels good in my heart and my soul when you hear right beside me. I don't even want this day to end. When I get the feeling, nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Hey folks, it's Rad Trasher from CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament. We are here at the Star Banquet. We're going to give a lot of prizes away, over $750,000 in prizes. And I'm here with the new Star Tournament Director, Sam Hopper. Sam, you set a record on attendance or participants in Star this year, giving away a lot of prizes. How you feel on your first one?
It's truly my first rodeo. I'm glad it's here. We had a great year. The crazy thing about this year though is most of the winners you're seeing tonight came from a kayak. So it just goes to show you whether you're on a boat, bank, kayak, it doesn't matter. You can be a winner in the SAR tournament.
Well put. That was like a seasoned veteran. So, once again, we appreciate all of you participating. If you're not here tonight, I'm sorry, you're going to miss a great party at the CCA Louisiana Star Banquet at Live Oak at Cedar Lodge on Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge.
My name is John Thornton. I just won this truck from the CCA Star Tournament.
John, congratulations. It's a beautiful truck. Where are you from, John?
DeRidder, Louisiana.
All right, great. And tell us a little bit about the winning fish. Where'd you catch it at? What were you fishing with?
Yes, I was fishing on Calcasieu Lake and back behind the weirs called Grand Lake. And I was just fishing. Now, there's a little story behind this. I don't eat fish and I don't keep fish. Normally I catch and release, but my wife called me and said, look, her aunt wants some fish for a fish fry. So I started catching fish and I just caught my limit and put it in the box. When I went to the cleaning table, I was notified by a person there, said, hey, there's something there on that fish. And then there was the tag. Of course, it was covered with some algae and things like that, and I didn't see it. And that's when I noticed that I had the fish and got it done. But I would like to say I've been a CCA member when it was called GCCA.
Yeah, a long time
and,
ago.
And I want to thank the CCA for their sponsorship and also what they do and how they recognize the coastal along the Gulf Coast. I want to thank you, and I'm a strong supporter, and I believe in the CCA, and I believe in what it stands for.
Hey, Stephen, congratulations on winning this beautiful Michelob Ultra boat. It's a beautiful boat. So where are you from?
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
All right, great. And tell us a little bit about where you caught the fish shad and what you were using for bait and so forth.
So I was using live shad, and I caught it on the north end of Calcasieu Lake on Big Lake, and me and my buddy actually went out there. He won the Calcutta division, and we caught a couple of trout over 5 pounds one day, and I went back after and caught the big girl, the 7-pounder.
Awesome. So how long have you been fishing in Calcasieu Lake?
Since I could basically walk.
Oh, all right,
Yes,
great,
sir.
great, man. So a long time.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's awesome. So that was earlier in the tournament that you caught it.
Probably the second or third week.
That's what I recall.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
great. Well, congratulations.
I appreciate
Beautiful
it.
boat.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
My name is Davey Bro. I won this boat in the CCA Star Tournament. Well, it was a Thursday afternoon. I was able to get off and do a little fishing for a tournament. Actually, it was the Blue Boot Tournament. I bought my ticket. I hit the water at 6 o'clock in the evening. At 7 o'clock, I hooked onto a 6.74 pound trout that I thought was a bull red. A little nervous, didn't think I'd get him in the boat, but I did, and the rest is history. It was a great trip. July 6th, actually, I caught the fish, weighed him at Bridgeside, and had to sweat it out for 2 months. But apparently, it was worth the wait because nobody else topped that fish. So it was nice to catch on the beach in Grand Isle, where I've been fishing for 15 years. I've won second place in the Star in 2017 kayak division. So, but never won first, never won a boat. So this is pretty nice.
All right, Kevin, congratulations on this big snapper. Tell us a little bit about it and where you catch him and what'd you catch him on and all that.
We caught him on dead cut bait, tuna bellies,
Yeah?
in the mouth, and in the water.
So no secrets, huh?
Oh yeah, there's secrets there, but I'm gonna keep them.
My name is Jacob Rodriguez, and I won a boat from the CCA Star Tournament.
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
For generations, anglers from across the globe have put their trust in Abu Garcia. Because out here on the water, we know our science is your religion. Fish like a fanatic with the latest generation of Revo. Featuring up to 24 pounds of max drag. Designed for leverage and power. Built on corrosion resistance and comfort. World-class adventure awaits with Revo. Abu Garcia for life.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. Uh-huh. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
As members of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we've all got a job to do. And the more we work together, the more we save. That's the power of your co-op membership.
STEMCO, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Feels good in my heart and my soul when you're here right beside me. I don't even want this day to taste the feeling.
I'm going to start off and I'm going to give y'all a fishing report now. The Berkeley Abu Garcia fishing report for this week. I told you it's going to be a surprise. I don't know what y'all watched here at the opening. It could have been Chaz. It could have been up in Canada. Any of those things that are going on, we have so much footage we've been taking. And in the next couple of weeks, I got some things on the agenda. I'll be going to the Crappie Championships up at Darbone. I'll be going on a fishing trip in Slidell that we gave away for CCA. So just stay tuned because a lot of trips will be coming up. I'm going to try to do it. My health is good, thank God. That was one of the big things we talk about. My speech and my memory ain't got any better. So let me go right in right now to the fishing report now. The number one that comes in every week is Mike Brantley, Fishing Food. They're over there in Slidell. Now, Captain Mike, he been catching fish, but his daddy his overload has been taken up. And here's a picture of Captain Larry Brantley, his daddy, Mike's daddy, and Mr. Go. They were using live shrimp. And the party that got him right now was Dr. Cancer and his family. Live in Hamilton, he was on Facebook. He didn't send me the pictures yet. If I get them in time, I'm going to send them and you'll see them. But it's a great trip he had with his son and his best partner he called about it. They had a great time and caught the weather good. He was fishing Bayou Bienvenue, and he ain't the first one that's telling me they're catching fish in Bayou Bienvenue. The things coming off the Great Wall. I've been hearing some people catching a lot of fish at the Great Wall, big trout, good trout. So I hope he sends that picture and we can see. They're using jig heads without the cork and with the cork. Now, when the birds show up, they're having more luck with the cork. Naturally, it's keeping the activity going. Their best bait's been a matrix shad with a Creole shrimp and a green hornet. Now, you look for that moving water. In Bayou Avenue, they got these canals that run off where that water's moving on them points. They catching a lot of bass. In the marsh, adjacent to the Mr. Go and all those places over there, Bayou Bienvenue, that's where the bass are coming from. Good-looking bass, too. They catch them on the soft plastic. They just reeling them in, catching them, and naturally you can catch them on spinner baits or anything else. We used we call it hairpin spinners, but we use them, and that's what we first started. But a lot of times in Delacroix and in all those areas that, I just can't think of all these places right now below in the marsh, the Biloxi marsh and everywhere, that they're not catching fish. The reports I'm getting from Fouchon, Grand Isle, every time I get a report, and it's on Facebook, they're not sending me. All them captains in Leeville. Now, I ain't gonna beg y'all, but I'm giving a report because I want to give the report of fish being caught. But people would like to see, and your clients would like to see themselves. So So email me, Gary at ParadiseLouisiana.com if you're watching them. Charlie Thomason's everywhere, one of the best that ever lived. He's the best teacher. If you ever get in a boat with him, and I'm going to tell you, Dudley, Mike Gallo. Mike Gallo's another one. He used to be on our show a lot. He's so busy. Mike will tell you how he's fishing, where he fish. And don't forget, Chaz and Matrix Shad, you go on his website, he's pointing out where you're going. You can look on the map, you can do everything and see how he's fishing, how he's working the bait. So you can't get a better fishing report than that. Call those marinas. They're friends of mine. If you call Grand Isle, you call Bayside, you call anybody and you mention our name and tell them I sent you. And they'll give you every information you need, whether you got shrimp, whatever, whether they got shrimp available, what they're doing, what they're catching, what their food, what captains are not booked. Anytime you do that, you call them and they do it. Now, I'm going to lead the fishing report right now. Freshwater, we're getting some words from the spillway, but I'm not getting any pictures. People are not calling me, but I see on the Facebook, Ronnie Levine and them are fishing in the East Pearl. All of those there, I've been waiting for Don Hutchins and Ronnie to take me. They're catching bass out there. Yeah. I'm talking about good bass. If you see those tournaments in the last few weeks, I mean, they're catching a 5-fish limit is anywhere 10, 11 pounds. And that's an over 2-pound average, and they usually got a 4 or 5 pound kicker. So that's the same thing. There should be some tournaments coming up during the Christmas holidays. They're slowing down a lot of time with the Christmas holidays, but do it. Another thing, Superior Bait and Tackle and all those people right here, I want to give them a shout out right now. You be sure that with Christmas time coming up, all these people, they got gift cards. You can do shopping, or you can ask them, what's the hottest bait? And you can surprise somebody for stocking stuffers. I do it all the time. I get some of the hottest baits, put them in my grandkids and everybody, put them in the stocking, and it beats candy and it's not bad for your teeth. Now, the ducks. I'm going to try to make this quick, but I'm still getting a few pictures with the duck hunters, but I'm getting the calls and everybody I'm talking to. Ryan Lambert, I told y'all last week, he's got blast and cast. It's a good way to go. Ducks down right now at Old John, my brothers and them, all of my friends at Old John Hunting Club in Port Barry. They've been having their grandkids with them. They're killing a lot of birds. They're seeing a lot of birds. Every now and then you got one blind that had trouble with water. The blinds in Old John on the south end, where Teal Lake, where all these old friends of mine that are fishing, like Brian Briggs and them, they fishing in that area. They hunting in that area. I'm getting terrible. They hunting in that area, and the teal are just everywhere, but they're starting to kill a few big ducks. They killed a few grays. They killed a few spoonbills. Killed teal. Look at me, I'm getting it again. Pintails, every now and then. Same thing with Ron Lambert. You got to watch, you can't kill them. Now, we had a 15-day little time that you couldn't kill the mottled ducks. So be sure and check the Wildlife and Fisheries Center. Man, I told you, they got the survey reports on their website, and check them out. Now, let me finish quick. I got a deer report with my good buddy Brendan Dubrock and them, and he's guiding on them. He's got leases, but he's been hunting up in there at least, and they land up in Indiana, Illinois, and all those areas. He got a young lady. Now, this is how you learn to bring a lady up in the outdoors and keep them interested. Kirsten Brown. Kirsten Brown, that's the girlfriend of his son, and her and her brother. He killed his first deer Then they got a blast of chaos. They would kill a deer in the evening, killing ducks in the morning. She's learning how to call the ducks. She's learning how to build food plots, and she's loving it. So, and they got, the wildlife fisheries got programs where they call ladies, women in the outdoors, where they take you and they're doing it. So, one more time, I'll give you some pictures from old John. This is Duke Landry. If you know Duke Landry at Duke's Restaurants, unbelievable former world champion shucker. Him and my brother Sammy, his son Derek, my nephew, and Connor Martin, and they've been limited out every day but this morning. This morning, they didn't fire a shot in that one blind that don't have no water. They thought they might get it a few. They didn't. But the people in the wood blind and the blinds at the south end, they all limited out of getting close. I think Sammy, the day before, they hunt the wood blind and they killed 13. Okay? So they killed 13 ducks in that one other area. Most of them teal, but they had a wood duck and they had a couple other spoonbill, I believe it was. Now, I hope I ran them pictures last week. Last week, opening weekend, Mike Benz and all them sent pictures. I think we run them. I don't know if we did or not, but if not, we're going to run it again. Mikey, y'all keep on sending me reports. I didn't hear from Top Gun. I was getting good reports. The only thing I can guess that he's up to his neck with guides, people coming from all over the world right now, and they're hunting over there. Let me tell you the one bad thing. Ryan Lambert told me, and I talked to another guy that bought his hunting Venice area and Buras area. They have never in a long time seen that many out-of-state license plates on the vehicles. One guy just telling me that he's hunting down in Venice in the South Part, fishing downriver, hunting downriver, wherever they're going. He said, they don't know if they're coming for the fish or the ducks, but the fish are everywhere, ducks are everywhere. And Venice is, landings are full with out-of-state license. So that's it. That's the fishing report. No more bad news, no more dedications, thank God, but it's a great time to be out in the outdoors in Louisiana. God bless Louisiana. Do your shopping early. Keep those kids in the outdoors. Thank you again, Pelican Sports TV. Alan and Marty, see you next week.
Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, IMCO, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.